All right, welcome back. So just give you another quick update on the Torino project. We're actually currently gathering all the components and everything's going to powder coating. So tomorrow morning we'll be loading the chassis up on the trailer, all of the cage, all the engine compartment structure, a bunch of the chassis components, along with rear end housing, rotors. All of those items will be loaded and going to powder coating. We expect to get this stuff back in probably a 3-week range, just about the time the body is done with the paint shop. And then we'll be mating the two together. So that's where we are at the moment.
So we got the Torino chassis loaded on the trailer, headed for powder coating, along with all the cage. In the boxes includes all the engine compartment stuff, the aluminum tubes, all of that, all the miscellaneous other engine compartment stuff, the grill, chassis, rear end housing, all that's headed to powder coating. We'll be leaving here in about an hour. So we made it to the powder coaters, getting ready to drop off all the stuff for the Torino. It's going to take them probably 2 to 3 weeks to get it all done the way we're asking for it to be done. We're here at Performce powder coating. So we have everything that's labeled with the yellow tape is going to get painted blue to match the body, or powder coated. And all these other items will be in the black. All this roll cage gets done in the blue. Along with all of this, these items get done in black. And again, we're here at Performce Powder Coatings, just outside of Royce City, Texas. If you need anything done, they do an amazing job. So we have the frame off.
Yeah. So we cut all that out and then
Holy shit.
so it's basically just the top half of it.
It's all one-off stuff now. Again, we're here, Performce Powder Coatings, Royce City. Come check them out. If you need some powder coating done, they do amazing work. So, update on the Torino. You can see here Anthony's getting the body color cut in around the openings, around the jambs, the inside of the doors. He's got the trunk opening done, and he's currently seam sealing the bottom right quick, taping it off and seam sealing it. We're 7 to 10 days away in that range of being ready to paint the car. And it's just hot today, so it's just miserable everywhere we go. But he's prepping the bottom side, seam sealing it, and getting ready to do the final coating on that. That's where we are on the Torino at the time. today we went and picked up the chassis from the powder coaters. I think y'all rode along with us on that. And we had them do it in a satin black, chassis black, and we'll show you along the frame rails, but the chassis turned out amazing. And then we also got some of the smaller pieces. I say smaller pieces. They got some of the other pieces done that are going to be going with the chassis. We got the rear end housing, the front core support, some other core support pieces, and some small chassis pieces here. These are all done in the black. And the first of this next week, they will be doing the pieces that will be done in the blue, which should be the roll cage. And then the remaining 50, 60 pieces of chassis components that go on the chassis, they will be doing all those, the small component pieces and some miscellaneous hardware. So that's kind of where we are. Brandon will get started putting this together first of this next week, and we'll bring you along on that venture as we're going along. So today's what we're going to call load up day on the Torino. We're getting the body and all the components ready to load up in the big trailer, the race car trailer. And what we're doing is a friend of ours has loaned us his paint booth, a much larger paint booth than the facilities we have, and that'll allow us to be able to paint all the components at one time. Anthony, you can spread the pieces out a little easier, have more room to walk around it, get the color on it in a safe environment, get the clear on it in a much more safe environment. So as you can see, he's got the body prepped. All the components that need to go with the body are on it. It's still on the rotisserie. We're going to actually install or load the body in the trailer on the rotisserie, strap it all down where it's nice and safe, load all the other components wrapped in blankets and stuff to transport them. So we're in the process of doing that. He's doing a little bit of final prep on a couple of the doors, just getting that stuff ready for loading. So that's kind of what we have going on at the moment. We're going to be hauling it in the big trailer, the race car trailer. We'll show you what normally rides in there for a second. And we also have some of the other powder coating items back. So let's go take a look at those right quick. So here you can see that we've gotten a few other items from the powder coater, a lot of the roll cage stuff, and here's the color of the cage. And it matches the paint really nice. So the entire roll cage on the car will be done in this color. And then we have all these other boxes of other items, under the hood components, chassis components, some interior components, all of this. So we got a few other items still to go from the powder coater he was having a few issues with, and we'll have those a little bit later this week. And so, as I was saying, we're going to be using the race car trailer to haul the car over to this paint shop. So all of these items here, what we've had to unload, those are permanently, usually permanently attached in the car, bolted down, whatnot. And this over here is the inside, what we're dealing with. So all those items are normally stored in the trailer. Fuel jugs up and down the wall. There's also a golf cart that goes in here. This here's the race car, my dragster. This is Nostalgia front engine dragster. We run it in junior fuel and a few other classes. We're running it currently on some nitromethane. So we're in the process of putting a new motor together for that. We've got a few other cars that have come in this week. We got the Lincoln Continental. That's actually a father of a pro football player that we have there. We have the little 65 Chevelle that came in today for some AC repair and some carburetor tuning. And that's kind of where we are this week. So we want to thank you for joining us and watching the Rod Shop channel. And have a good weekend. We'll see you next time.